Hey guys, this video is about Quick Match, as you may have guessed from the title. So a few days ago, the set of Quick Match events were updated with the Renault Megane Trophy Remake race in the Nürburgring Grand Prix track, and new races for the touring cars, 600pp supercars, and the 86 GT/FRS/BRZ non-race car battle. As usual, my friends decided to set up a lobby based on the new Quick Match event, and we all discussed our thoughts on them. Well, most of us. I still can't find my mic, and I've been too stubborn to get a new one. Despite having one of those now rare fancy keyboard attachments for the controller, some of my messages seem to go unnoticed. Anyway, I noticed some very mixed opinions. While some of us are thrilled at the ridiculous amount of credits to be gained from simply completing a race in Quick Match, even if you don't win, and even if the race is between a very small amount of competitors, some of us are also discouraged by some issues. Maybe discouraged is a bit of an understatement. Let's just get to the point. When you go into Quick Match, you're going to be matched with people from around the world, as opposed to just those in your region, like you would get by default in an open lobby. This sounds like an awesome idea, because you can race against people who live in other countries on different continents, and you might be able to connect with some new people. This does come with a cost, though. Regardless of how fast your internet connection is, you're going to encounter some lag. Your connection is going to get dropped on occasion, and then you'll be stuck waiting to try getting matched again. Other people are going to lag too, so they are going to glitch out all over the track. If that wasn't bad enough, you also see a lot of dirty racers, as well as people who appear to have no idea how to drive, and it's kind of difficult to tell them apart. To keep everyone honest, the strongest penalty system is run so that people who ram others and take shortcuts will get a penalty that prevents them from accelerating beyond 50 miles per hour or so for a set amount of time based on what the penalty is for and the severity level. The problem is that the penalty system doesn't work properly. It only looks at what parts of the cars are involved in the collision, and not the overall context. Dirty racers have figured out how it works so that they can ram you in a very precise manner that causes the penalty system to flag you for ramming. So now you've been put into a wall or run off the track, and not only do you have to deal with the loss in speed from the impact, but you also have to wait anywhere between 3 and 6 seconds or whatever before you are allowed to accelerate again. Nice. If that wasn't bad enough, drafting is dangerous because the car in front of you might suddenly glitch and stop without warning. You get a penalty, and the car in front doesn't even feel it because it technically wasn't even there when you hit it. So in case you couldn't tell, I actually have mixed feelings about Quick Match myself. It's awesome because it's online and it gives me a challenging race. I really don't care that much about credits at this point anyway, but I like to be able to have a good race which can only be done with other live human drivers. I also don't have to spend a lot of time browsing open lobbies and trying to figure out which ones will actually have races. I can't understand why so many hosts insist on listing freerun events as a race for fun or a race for real when they have no intention of ever starting the race that they set up when people join. Sometimes you can tell that it's actually just a freerun from the room comment. A lot of times you can't. In Quick Match, you get 4 or 5 choices, you make a selection, you get matched, and then you race. That's what makes it a quick match. However, it can also be a very frustrating experience as a result of the issues I mentioned earlier. Now, I believe I may have found a couple solutions to this problem. One solution is to only race in the 86 GT/FRS/BRZ non-race car battle. The cars are so underpowered and well-balanced that it's nearly impossible for anyone to ruin your day. This has worked well for me so far, but it gets boring after a while. It's too easy. The other solution is this event that you're watching right now. This track has a lot of steep hills and sudden extreme elevation changes. Braking and cornering while driving over a crest is challenging. The corners are extremely tight. Some cars can become airborne at times, and there really isn't enough room for these supercars to really stretch their legs. This means that those who are really dirty, as well as those who have no idea what they are doing, are just going to take themselves out. If you can conquer the Matterhorn or one of the supercars that are available for this event, then you can just pull away before anyone from behind can get near you. Overtaking can be a bit tricky, and there's also the issue with drafting when the car in front lags, but chances are you can just wait for any cars in front of you to make a mistake and then pass them. Now, this is not my best driving at all. This was my first time driving this event in such a crowded room, so I was more or less trying to get away from the cars behind me to avoid getting rammed, and in doing so, made a few mistakes which overall ended up costing me about 10 seconds or so. Despite this, I still managed to pull out the win while racing clean, or as clean as possible, as I was unable to avoid ramming one car when it went sideways and nearly stopped in front of me without any warning. So to those who really hate quick mats for all the dirty races and such, I say give this one a try. You might enjoy it. I guess I can't really call these solutions though. They're merely workarounds until we can maybe get something better in GT7. For now, sticking with street legal cars on the most technical track seems to be the best option if you want to give quick mats a try and not get penalized for getting put into the wall.